Within a segment of Kentucky, an individual is constructing a vessel. He doesn't perceive himself as the modern Noah, but he does believe the biblical tale might indeed hold truth, and he aims to unveil a themed garden to accomplish this goal.
Following many centuries of futile exploration, Noah's Ark purportedly emerges in Turkey. Over time, historians and specialists tirelessly hunt for the remnants of this captivating wooden edifice, yet fruitlessly. Lately, adherents of Christianity brim with anticipation over the unearthing of the Ark, given its paramount importance in both scripture and historical records. Nevertheless, the revelation surrounding the Ark holds an intriguing twist. It's not merely the discovery that captivates, but rather a startling revelation within the Ark, inducing spine-chilling reactions. What might this entail, and what ramifications await the world? Let us delve into it. Noah's Ark, the intriguing timber construction credited with preserving his kin and pairs of fauna from the deluge intended to purge wickedness from Earth, is purportedly discovered in Turkey. A Turkish mountain exhibits indications of human habitation circa the period the biblical flood is alleged to have occurred. Turkish archaeologists have uncovered a finding, revealing what they speculate might be the remnants of a craft resembling Noah's Arkansas aboard the vessel. All aboard now. This revelation emerged from exhaustive excavations led by the Mount Ararat and Noah's Ark Exploration Consortium, a cooperative effort among 3 Turkish and American academic institutions. The team extracted ancient rock and soil samples from a geological stratum in Turkey, positing that it harbored the remains of the vessel. Their analysis also concluded that clay substances, marine remnants, and seafood residues existed in the vicinity between 5,500 to 3,000 BC, as reported by the Turkish publication Hurriyet. The Durupınar Formation is situated in Doğu Bayezid region of Agri. Situated mere miles from the Iran-Turkey border, is a geological formation composed of loanite, believed by certain locals to be the vestiges of Noah's Arkansas. As per folklore, Noah embarked 2 of every creature onto a meter-long ark to shield them from the cataclysmic inundation recounted in the book of Genesis. Following the deluge, Noah's Ark is said to have come to rest in the mountains of Ararat, now situated in eastern Turkey. The peak towers at feet and bears a resemblance to an ark. IU Vice Rector Professor Faruk Khan remarked, "Preliminary findings from our research indicate human habitation in this area dates back to the Chalcolithic era, spanning between and BC. The Noah's flood event is estimated to have occurred thousands of years ago. In terms of chronology, evidence suggests continuous habitation in this locale. However, prior to delving deeply into the intricacies of this captivating revelation, let us first examine this ancient timber construction and its significance during the era of biblical narratives. So, what exactly is Noah's Ark, and what importance does it hold? Noah is introduced in Genesis as the offspring of LCH and ninth in lineage from Adam. The tale of Noah's Ark stands as one of the most renowned anecdotes in the Bible, chronicled in the book of Genesis. It recounts how God directed Noah to construct an ark, tasked with preserving a pair of each creature amidst a colossal flood. The ark was designated as a sanctuary for both animals and Noah's family, serving as a shelter while God purged the earth. Genesis informs us of how Noah, a steadfast individual, found favor in the eyes of the Lord. Thus, in bygone eras, amidst a world entrenched in turmoil and depravity, a righteous individual by the name of Noah traversed his days. God surveyed the earth, witnessing the proliferation of wickedness among its inhabitants, yet within Noah he found favor. Consequently, in his omniscience, God resolved to purify the earth of its transgressions. He entrusted Noah with an extraordinary mandate: to erect an ark, a sanctuary for Noah, his kin, and pairs of every creature. The proportions of this vessel were staggering: 300 cubits in length, 50 cubits in breadth, and 30 cubits in height. God imparted meticulous directives for its construction, and with unyielding faith, Noah complied, fashioning a colossal craft destined to be the ark. Scholars suggest the ark boasted 3 levels and numerous spacious chambers supported by wooden columns. Amidst the construction, Noah encountered skepticism and ridicule from those unable to comprehend his purpose. Yet undeterred, Noah persevered, steadfast in the knowledge that he was fulfilling a divine calling. As if guided by a divine hand, animals began to arrive in pairs: lions and lambs, elephants, and rabbits, each finding its designated place aboard the ark. With the assistance of his sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth, Noah welcomed the myriad creatures, a testament to the splendor of God's creation. Then, the ordained moment arrived. The heavens parted, and rain cascaded upon the earth incessantly for days and nights. The deluge surged, submerging even the loftiest peaks. Within the confines of the ark, Noah, his family, and the animal companions found sanctuary from the cataclysmic flood, as recounted in the book of Genesis. Amidst the swelling waters, elevating the ark above the inundated realm, a beacon of hope emerged. Noah, steadfast in his devotion, steered the vessel through the tempest, unwavering in his trust in the divine blueprint. After an interval, the downpour abated, prompting Noah to dispatch a dove to assess the conditions beyond the ark. Returning with an olive branch, the dove signaled the renewal of life upon the earth. Nonetheless, Noah exercised patience as he awaited the recession of the waters. When the opportune moment arrived, he unlatched the ark's portal, allowing both human and animal occupants to tread upon the now dry terrain. Subsequently, God adorned the sky with a rainbow, a covenant symbolizing his pledge never to inundate the earth again. Brimming with gratitude, Noah and his kin embarked upon a fresh chapter. The earth underwent rejuvenation, affirming the significance of divine guidance and their resolute faith. Following Noah's courageous endurance, the religious significance of the deluge unfolds. Erecting an altar, Noah presented burnt offerings to God, prompting a divine covenant never again to unleash devastation upon the earth due to human transgressions. God reaffirmed his mandates established during creation, introducing two alterations. Humanity gained permission to consume meat obtained through animal slaughter, and the taking of a human life would incur punitive retribution from fellow humans. The saga of Noah's Ark endures as an eternal testament to God's compassion, the potency of faith, and the assurance of restoration. The Ark of Noah bears immense significance across multiple realms, encompassing not only the spiritual domain but also historical and moral dimensions. Intriguingly, the construction of the Ark and the ensuing deluge symbolize a divine pact between God and mankind. Following the abatement of the floodwaters, God forged a covenant with Noah, epitomized by the rainbow, pledging never again to obliterate the earth in such a manner. This narrative underscores the themes of divine benevolence, absolution, and the prospect of a new beginning. The Ark serves as a poignant symbol of preservation and the sanctity inherent in all life forms. Through instructing Noah to assemble pairs of every species aboard the Ark, God underscores the importance of biodiversity and the interconnectedness of all living creatures. The Ark transcends its role as a mere refuge for Noah and his kin. It becomes a vessel encompassing the entirety of God's creation. Furthermore, within Christian doctrine, the Ark assumes a prophetic significance, prefiguring the advent of Christ. Just as the Ark provided salvation from the deluge, Christ is regarded as the ultimate savior from sin. Within this theological framework, the Ark emerges as a typological precursor, heralding the redemptive mission of Christ. Ever pondered the fate of the Ark following the flood? What do you imagine became of Noah's Ark afterward? Over the past century, numerous claims have surfaced regarding the Ark's post-flood destiny. Despite being one of the enduring enigmas and topics of conjecture, the Bible offers scant information regarding the Ark's fate following its rest upon the mountains of Ararat. Various theories and expeditions have been proposed in attempts to unveil its ultimate destiny or current condition. Some proponents suggest that, from a spiritual standpoint, God might have chosen to conceal or allow the Ark to deteriorate to prevent its idolization. The emphasis often lies on the Ark's spiritual significance rather than its physical preservation. Others speculate that, if it indeed existed, the Ark's wooden structure would have succumbed to natural decay. Adverse weather conditions, exposure to the elements, and the passage of time likely contributed to its gradual deterioration, rendering it scarcely recognizable. However, as previously discussed, archaeologists and scholars have recently unearthed evidence pointing to the Ark's presence in Turkey. Mount Ararat, situated in present-day Turkey, has long been a focal point for expeditions and quests in search of the Ark. This mountain, nestled in modern-day Turkey, carries significant symbolism in the narrative of the Arkansas. It serves as a geographical emblem of hope and renewal. Some individuals have purportedly stumbled upon sizable wooden remnants on the mountain, suggesting that these remnants may indeed be remnants of Noah's Ark. Soil analyses conducted atop Turkey's highest peaks reveal traces of human activity and marine remnants. The dating of rocks and soil from these locations aligns with the biblical time frame corresponding to Noah's Arkansas. The Noah's Ark Scan project asserts that they've employed 3D scanning technology to identify a peculiar formation in the Turkish mountains, accurately mirroring the Ark's dimensions. Additionally, the Bible Archaeology Search and Exploration Institute theorizes that the Ark may have settled in Ellers Mountain, spanning from Armenia to Afghanistan. During an expedition to this region, the team encountered an unusual rock formation situated 7,000 feet above sea level, resembling fossilized sea beams. Moreover, they discovered marine life nearby, suggesting a potential maritime connection. Historical accounts also recount tales of the Ark's accessibility to select groups, with mentions of an annual festival purportedly held on a mountainside to honor the Ark's resting place. According to these reports, a team has sighted Noah's Ark from various vantage points. While the vessel displays signs of damage in several areas, it remains partially intact beneath a substantial layer of snow. Consequently, owing to its fragmented state, experts were able to venture inside. Chinese scholar Dean Chen, upon inspecting the vessel, affirmed that each chamber within the Ark measures 6 meters in height, accommodating animals of all sizes with ease. Utilizing radiocarbon dating technology, Chen examined fragments of the ship and estimated its age to be 4,800 years old. Allegedly, numerous crates were discovered on board, yet Chinese experts encountered difficulty in opening them. However, skeptics argue that the purported discovery of Noah's Ark is not a novel claim. Interestingly, during World War II, a British soldier named Leonard was deployed to Iraq to engage in the conflict. Possessing a keen interest in history and archaeology, Leonard began acquiring various artifacts from Iraqi markets. Upon Leonard's passing, his son Simeon inherited his collection, which was subsequently donated to the British Museum. British archaeologist Irving Finlay undertook the task of scrutinizing these artifacts. Among them was a tablet inscribed in ancient Assyrian script. Upon translating the tablet, Finlay was astonished by its contents. So, what did the tablet reveal? It recounted a tale wherein humanity's wickedness incurred God's wrath, leading to a decision to inundate the sinners. According to the tablet, divine messengers conveyed God's decree to Noah, righteous resident of the Tigris and Euphrates valleys. Noah was instructed to construct a colossal ark, ferrying righteous individuals and pairs of every living creature. Described as vast enough to rival a football stadium in size, the tablet depicted Noah's Ark not as elongated like modern ships, but rather egg-shaped. During that era, such vessels navigated the waters of the Tigris and Euphrates. However, the intrigue surrounding the narrative of Noah's Ark extends beyond mere curiosity. It has become a focal point of biblical archaeology. Debates have ensued regarding its correlation with biblical chronicles, with some interpreting it as a harbinger of apocalyptic prophecies, signaling divine intervention during the end times. But what biblical narrative does it intertwine with, and is there any connection to eschatological events? The tale of Noah's Ark, a cornerstone of biblical lore, captivates audiences with its depiction of a colossal vessel preserving pairs of animals amid a cataclysmic deluge. While deeply rooted in religious tradition, scholarly investigations have embarked on a quest for evidence substantiating the Ark's historicity. The biblical narrative recounts Noah's construction of the Ark to escape the ravages of a global flood. Initiatives to unearth physical remnants commence by scrutinizing historical texts and geological formations. Some researchers posit that the flood might have been a regional occurrence, citing traces of ancient inundations within the Mesopotamian landscape. In the late 19th century, the Assyriologist George Smith translated a Babylonian epic known as the Epic of Gilgamesh, which bears striking resemblances to the Noah's Ark narrative. This discovery prompted speculation that both tales could stem from a shared ancient flood myth. Thus, the pursuit of Noah's Ark intertwines religious faith with archaeological inquiry. Despite tantalizing findings and conjectures, the enigmatic absence of tangible proof perpetuates the ongoing debate surrounding the Ark's veracity. As technological capabilities evolve and research methodologies refine, forthcoming expeditions hold promise for unraveling the mysteries shrouding this ancient enigma, potentially illuminating facets of our shared human heritage. But does the tale of Noah's Ark hold implications for the end times? The biblical narrative of Noah's Ark chronicles a momentous flood, encapsulating profound themes of redemption and divine providence. Exploring the parallels between Noah's saga and eschatological prophecies offers a compelling lens through which ancient narratives intersect with beliefs about the future. Crucially, Noah's Ark symbolizes salvation, a pivotal aspect of the biblical account. God selects Noah and his kin to elude the impending cataclysm, tasking them with constructing an ark to safeguard themselves and pairs of fauna. This narrative resonates with the concept of divine redemption and preservation. In the New Testament, particularly in Jesus' teachings, allusions to the days of Noah serve as a metaphor for the end times. Jesus draws parallels between the populace's heedlessness toward Noah's warnings and their indifference to impending judgment in the future. This correlation suggests a timeless pattern of divine intervention on behalf of the righteous. A striking parallel emerges in the concept of a remnant. During Noah's era, only a select few found favor with God and were spared through the ark. Similarly, numerous end times prophecies under the notion of a faithful remnant destined for preservation amidst trials and tribulations. Furthermore, the deluge in Noah's narrative functions as a purifying agent, purging the world of its corruption. Likewise, in end times prophecies, there's often allusion to a final judgment or purification symbolized by fire. In both scenarios, the emphasis lies on God's act of rejuvenating the world, ushering in a new era of righteousness. Noah's Ark itself assumes the role of a sanctuary and place of safety. In end times prophecies, believers are encouraged to seek refuge in God, entrusting themselves to his care amid tumultuous circumstances. The ark serves as a symbol of the security found in a profound relationship with the divine during periods of upheaval. The covenant symbolized by the rainbow in Noah's narrative signifies God's promise never again to destroy the world by flood, heralding a message of hope and the dawn of a fresh chapter. Similarly, in end times prophecies, assurances of God's steadfastness and the promise of a renewed creation offer solace and assurance to believers amidst uncertainty. Notably, the ark's door holds symbolic significance. In Noah's story, God seals the ark's entrance, permitting entry only to those invited. In end-time prophecies, there's often mention of a narrow path or a door representing the way to salvation. This imagery underscores the exclusivity of divine redemption, underscoring the significance of faith and obedience. Lastly, the animals entering Noah's Ark in pairs exemplify diversity, representing the multifaceted nature of God's creation and his provision for its preservation. Furthermore, this narrative encapsulates the concept of unity amidst diversity within God's creation. End times prophecies often portray a poignant vision of people from myriad nations and cultures converging on the last day, symbolizing the universal embrace of God's salvation plan, transcending cultural and geographical boundaries. Additionally, the narrative underscores the theme of unity within God's creation. In end times prophecies, there's frequently depicted a vision of a global assembly comprising individuals from diverse nations across the globe, symbolizing a universal gathering akin to everyone converging on the final day. This imagery elucidates the inclusivity of God's plan of salvation, encompassing individuals from every corner of the world. With that, we conclude this video. We encourage you to share your thoughts on the discovery of Noah's Ark and other related findings. Don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe for further content.